I've been vinyl shopping. Hi everybody, and welcome to another haul video. So on Friday, October the 18th, I went to see Kieran at a Slice of Vinyl in Gosport, and I spent. Now, that same day I did a little run around my charity shops, had a decent haul there, which I've just recorded a video on. Still haven't decided which way round I'm going to upload these videos, so either you can go back and watch that video, or it will be coming up in a week or so. But I was pleased with some of the bits I picked up on that one. Yeah, so I went into Kieran, and I was sort of there's a few bits I'd seen there last time I went in, which was start of August, I think. But if he still had, I would have picked up. And then there was just a few artists I was on the lookout for, and then it was just whatever took my fancy. Quite a bit of what I'd seen before had gone, although there was one that I did manage to get. And yeah, picked up some nice stuff, most of it secondhand. I did pick up 3 new records as well. So first up, we have Cat Stevens' Back to Earth for £7. There is... somebody has written on the back cover, but nice sleeve, nice gold foiling on the title. So the Cat Stevens I've picked up so far, which is compilation and Teeth of a Tillerman. I think it's just those two. I've enjoyed, so might as well carry on getting it. Getting him, I should say. None of the titles leaping out to me as tracks I know, but we shall see. Nice textured inner sleeve, which is falling apart, but never mind. Nice textured inner sleeve. This is on Island, a custom label, and yeah, looks in very, very good condition. So that is Back to Earth by Cat Stevens. The next one, I saw that he got in, he records Facebook Live videos when he gets bunches of stuff in. And I saw that he had this in, and I think he said it's a record that everybody should have in their collection. And I did think to myself, yeah, it is. And he still had it. So this is Hits of Gold by the Mamas and the Papas. My mum's a big fan of the Mamas and Papas. This was £7. This is a US pressing, I believe. It does say released by Dunhill Records in the USA. Yeah. Oh, no, it's not. It's the UK pressing. It's on EMI. They just use the same artwork. But it looks like it's an original pressing. Yeah, it's got the foldovers on the back. It's got California Dreaming, dedicated to the one I love. Dream a Little Dream of Me. Monday. And then quite a few, his covers of like Spanish Harlem and My Girl, Do You Want to Dance, Dancing in the Street, Twist and Shout, and then some other bits that I don't recognise, but you never know. I might know when I hear them. Playing in some stateside imprint of EMI. And again... very sort of a mark, but it's not even a scratch. It's just an area of vinyl that's slightly lighter in colour than the rest of it. But yeah, none of these I've cleaned or anything yet. But picked up a few Madness because they're one of the artists I want to get more of. They're easy enough to find. So for £8 I've got Madness Presents the Rise and Fall, and it's got the hype sticker on it featuring the smash hit Our House. Madness is textured. Gatefold sleeve. inside. So tomorrow's just another day. Is also on here. Our house. That's the only ones that are leaping out as tracks I know. In my inner sleeve, and it's a custom photo labels. A few marks, but don't look like, or it might affect. We shall see. Might skip slightly, but probably not enough to ruin the experience. But hopefully not at all. You never know until you actually put it on the turntable. But yeah, that was £8. This one I did slightly dither over just because the back of the sleeve's got lots of writing on it. But I went for it. This is Absolutely Madness, or Madness Absolutely. Also £8. So as you can see on the back, Stephen Gouge, or Gougen, no Gouge, practices handwriting on it. Sort of circled every time the word madness is written on it. Yeah, and written 7 a lot, because obviously it's for Madness 7. He's also written his name on the front of the sleeve as well, just up there and there. But yeah, this has got Baggy Trousers, Embarrassments, and Return of the Lost Power 7 on it. They're the ones I know. Oh, he's also decorated the inner sleeve, but at least you know it's the original inner sleeve. And this is on stiff. At least he hasn't written on the record. Again, you know, it's not pristine, but whether it will affect playing, it's not severe enough to be able to say yes, it absolutely will. Oh, he's also written on the inside of the sleeve. He liked writing his name, did Stephen? And another Madness. This is 7. Again, £8. So it's got Cardiac Arrest, Shut Up, Grey Day. Yeah, there were singles, I think, from this. But you can't go wrong with a bit of madness, can you? I see. This is the original inner. And then it's been put in a poly-lined inner sleeve, which is very nice. Thank you, whoever did that. Again, on stiff records with a custom label. Now this one. Start of side 1. Literally just as the running groove hits the first song, might stick. But once you get past that, it looks like it's going to be fine. But again, as I say, until you play it, you never know. As long as it's not, you know, skipping or sticking every 30 seconds or so, I can usually live with it. Okay, away from madness. This is Lloyd Cole and Commotions 1984 to 1989, which I picked up for a £5. It's basically a compilation, greatest hits, not really hits, but best of compilation from that period. I was inspired to pick this up mainly because Ross Goodall's done a couple of videos recently on Lloyd. He's reviewed the debut album and his latest album, and he went to see him in concert as I record this. I think it was last week, and he did a little review about that, and it reminded me that I didn't really know much Lloyd Cole, but what I did know I liked, and what a good voice he's got. And then also when I went to see Divine Comedy live on Wednesday night, and they were supported by a band called Man in the Echo, and the lead singer's voice then reminded me of Lloyd Cole as well. So when I saw this, I thought, oh yeah, I'll get that, see if I do like more of their stuff, especially since it was only a £5. And then if I do, I shall get more Lloyd Cole. But nice gatefold sleeve, and pretty good knit this. And then, if I can get into it, the original inner with all the lyrics. And this is on Polydor. And pretty much perfect. Yeah, I consider that a bargain. I don't know what it, I'm guessing that is roughly what it's worth, but in such good condition, I would have paid double. I've mentioned before I wanted to start getting the Kinks. I'm not finding much at the moment, but he did have Sleepwalker, which is an album from 1977, so it's not prime era the Kinks. I don't recognise any of the titles, no, of any of the tracks, so I don't know how good this album is. So I'm not going to. I mean, I've got a greatest hits of the Kinks, and a band I've always liked, which is why I wanted to start getting them. So I'm not going to listen to this, and if it's a terrible album, immediately write off the Kinks. Again, pretty much perfect. This is, so that was on Arista. Yeah, so we'll see with that. I think this was the one last time I went that they had, and I divvied over, but decided not to. Again, purely because I didn't have much money then. Okay, now this next one, for £20, Dark Side of the Moon. Now, if you watched one of my recent CD collection videos, I showed off, is it called Echoes? I can't remember now, but the sort of best of E-type compilation Pink Floyd CD. And I mentioned that I don't really get Pink Floyd. There's tracks I like, but I don't really know why they're so lauded, if you like. And Paul Aiden, Vinyl Junkie, I think he's comments under in the comments, said to me, I really need to give them a go. Start with either Dark Side of the Moon or I think he said Animals, which are his two favourites. And then, sit down in a darkened room. Must get them on vinyl. Sit down in a darkened room, give them a proper listen. And he suggested, which I think is a good idea, that I should do it as a video, sort of, my first listen to Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon, which is a great idea. And what I'm going to do, with your help, is a series of videos of me listening to classic albums for the first time. So I will ask this on each one of these videos I do anyway, but if you could comment with an album that is regarded as a classic. So I don't want your favourite album by your favourite band if it's not, I'm looking for albums that are in, Rolling Stone's 100 Best Albums list and things like that. I don't want, I don't know, I'm trying to think of an example of something. For example, if somebody said, not knowing me, listen to Prince's The Gold Experience. I have many, but that's my favourite album. That's not widely regarded as a classic album. If they said listen to Prince's Sign of the Times or Purple Rain, then yes, that is widely regarded as a classic album. Don't worry about whether I've heard it before. Obviously, if I have heard it before, I'll just say, already listened to that, I own that, whatever. But if it's one I don't own, then I will listen to it If you think it's one that has to be heard on vinyl, comment that and I'll wait until I can get it on vinyl. If not, I'll hunt down a CD of it. And we'll do a series of videos of me listening to classic albums for the first time and giving my initial thoughts on them. But yes, anyway, back to the actual vinyl in question. Yeah, so this is Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon. He normally sells this for £25. This one was only 20. There's a little bit of ring wear, but mainly because there's a couple of very slight marks. He got me to check the vinyl on it, but there's a couple of very light marks on it. Or one, I think it is. Yeah, there is sort of a, all the way through that side, there is a sort of very light scratch, but I don't think it's going to affect playing. He did say he had tested it, and it played through fine for him, so it shouldn't be an issue. So it's on EMI Harvest. I mean, most of you don't need telling what's on this album. You know, it is widely regarded as one of the best albums ever. I am looking forward to hearing it and seeing, you know, why it is regarded as so good and whether it does affect me in the same way. It's got Money, Great Gig in the Sky. Oh, I think seeing Eclipse on here, might be, the compilation might have been called Eclipse. But yeah, they're the only tracks that I sort of think I know. But I might know the others, some of the others when I hear them. But yes. Yeah, so anyway, because of that damage, he was only charging 20 for it. I had a full loyalty card, so that knocked a tenner off it anyway. So given this is sort of an experiment album for me, I'm regarding this as a one that the £10 came off of, so I paid a tenner for it. That way, if I don't like it, I won't have lost much in my mind. Okay, another act who I've been wanting to get. I mean, I haven't got, apart from the odd track on compilations, I don't own any The Jam, but I really like The Jam. So I've pre-ordered the new reissue of the Snap compilation, which comes out in a couple of weeks, I think it is. And then I've decided I'm going to pick up whatever I can. I managed to pick up a couple for £8. I got Dig the New Breed, which I wasn't aware of at all, but this is a live album. Recorded, does it say? It was released in 82. Yeah, it was around that time anyway. A lot of you are big Jam fans, I know, so you will know better when this was released, or recorded rather. That's the track listing. You know, there's quite a few tracks there I don't know yet, but I'm sure I will. I like the cover, I like the cutout, it's sort of old fashioned, and the inner sleeve's the same. Oh, here we are. It tells me on the inner sleeve when they recorded. It's a compilation of tracks recorded throughout their career. So it's in chronological order. So In the City was recorded in 77, 3 tracks in 79, 3 in 81, 82, another one in 79, and then the rest of them are all 82. Yeah, this is on Polydor. And a few little marks, but again, hopefully nothing that will affect playing. So yeah, so that was £8, and then for £10, but I know this is many people's favourite Jam album, Sound Effects, including I think Rob Walker just filmed a video and I'm sure he said this was his favourite album, certainly one of anyway. Yeah, so Jam Sound Effects. This has got Start and Matt's Entertainment on it, and the rest of the tracks I don't know. but I'm sure I will come to know it. It's a 1980 album. Original inner. Oh, I like that label. Sort of metallic blue. On Polydor? Yeah, on Polydor. Vinyl. Again, a few light scratches, but hopefully nothing that will affect playing. Did have a bit more jam in the new section, but I wasn't quite ready to pay full price for the jam yet. Once I've given them a spin, well, obviously I've got the compilation coming full price. But couple of Peter Gabriel I picked up. I did get, this is obviously they're both 2 of the 4 self-titled albums. I think this is commonly known as Scratch. I did pick this up on CD from a charity shop last year. It was okay. It didn't wow me. But then again, this one hasn't got any of the singles on it, or certainly not the singles that were hits. This was £8, but I've been dithering about picking this up. He's had this for a while, and I thought, oh, sod it, I might as well. I've only got some Charisma on CD. I've only got this, a deluxe edition of So, and the Hits compilation, whatever that was called. So it's not like I'm going to be double dipping a lot, but I'm going to get Peter Gabriel stuff on vinyl, basically. Yeah, that looks clean. And it might be one that on second listening, with a little bit of familiarity to the tracks, I enjoy more. You know how it goes sometimes. We're 22 minutes in and I've still got a fair bit to show, sorry. Yeah, so this was the other one. Not sure what they normally, what the nickname for this album is. This has got Shock the Monkey on it. I think that's the only one I know. I think given this is PG4, I'm guessing this was the 4th of the albums of the self-titles. Although Scratch isn't PG anything, so it doesn't really help. Original inner with lyrics. And this is a custom, still on Charisma, but a custom label. Yeah, vinyl looks very good on that one. The next one, I was really happy he still had. This was one that he had when I went back in August. But as I said, I didn't have much money that time. And this one was £25. So I had to leave it. And I was thrilled it was still there. This is From Her to Eternity by Nick Cave. And The Bad Seeds. Really like Nick Cave. Got a lot of his stuff on CD. This is my first bit of vinyl for him. But the early albums I haven't got. I've only got, the tracks that are on compilations and what have you. But from Murder Ballads onward, there's a couple of albums I haven't got, but I've got most of them. This has got From Her to Eternity. I think that's the only track on there that I know. Original inner. This is on Mute Records. But, this was before. It was only really around Murder Ballads. A little bit of a mark on it. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. It was only really around Murder Ballads that Nick went more mainstream. So his early stuff didn't sell loads. So I think this is an original. I'm not sure if it's been reissued or not. But there's nothing on there to indicate that it is. So if it is an original, 1984, that explains the price. I say, because it wouldn't have sold in huge numbers. When I went in, he just started playing John Lennon's rock and roll album, and it was saying, you know, he'd only just heard it for the first time and he was really enjoying it, and it was all covers. So I explained to him how it came about. Part of the settlement with Chuck Berry over You Can't... What's it called? You Can't... It's not on there, so that doesn't help. You Can't Catch Me, is it called? Anyway, the track that Lennon ripped off of for Come Together. And as part of the settlement, he had to record it, so he recorded a whole album of covers. And then I saw this, and sort of all, since we're talking about Chuck Berry, for £8, a double album of his greatest hits. It seemed like a good way to go. You know, he's got Sweet Little 16 and Route 66, Rock and Roll Music, Let It Rock, Maybelline, Run Rudolph Run, No Particular Place to Go, Roll Over Beethoven, Too Much Monkey Business, Reeling and Rocking, Memphis, Johnny Be Good. It's even got My Ding-a-Ling on it, which I could do without, but for completeness sake. But yeah, it's on Chess Records. So double album. 24 tracks. Trying to see if I can see a release date for the compilation. No, it doesn't look like it. There's the end of the bag. Got a feeling this might be my first ever Chess Records release on any format. That's clean as a whistle. Yeah, as is that one. You know, there's certain acts where I really don't want their proper albums, if you like, but it's nice to have their best stuff in your collection, and Chuck Berry's certainly one of those. It's in very small writing down there. What I really can't read is the date on it. Okay, and then I picked up, as I say, 3 new records, which I haven't opened yet. So this was staring at me as soon as I went in. This is Red Hot Chili Peppers' best album by a mile, in my opinion. I think it is a masterpiece. I think they went downhill rapidly afterwards. But this is just a wonderful, wonderful album. Blood Sugar Sex Magik. And it was only £20 and it's 2 discs, so I thought that was a good price. And now I've got to try and get into the vinyl. So this, if you're not familiar, this has got Under the Bridge on it, which of course is probably their best known song. And it's also got Give It Away, which was also a huge hit and a track they're well known for. Oh, this is really tightly sealed. Got it. Try and carefully not to cut the inner sleeves. So just plain inners, no insert or anything on it. I know the CD came with lyrics, so I would have thought a lyric sheet at least. But no, doesn't look like it. Yeah, so it's Power of Equality, If You Have to Ask, Breaking My Girl, which I adore, Funky Monks, Suck My Kiss, I Could Have Lied, which I adore, Mellowship Slinky in B Major, The Righteous and the Wicked, Give It Away, Blood Sugar Sex Magik, Under the Bridge, Naked in the Rain, Apache Rose Peacock, The Greeting Song, My Lovely Man, Sir Psycho Sexy, which is wonderful, and They're Red Hot, which is a cover of the Robert Johnson song. So it's on Warner Brothers. Obviously it's new. Ooh, very staticky new vinyl. So there won't be any defects on it, I would hope. Nope. It's not 180 gram, but it's a decent thickness. Funny enough, this one feels a little bit heavier. Yeah, I mean, you need to clean. A, to get rid of the static, and B, there is a little bit of dust on there. It's been sealed in since it was made. Just trying to squeeze those back in now. Then I also picked up Speaking in Tongues by the Talking Heads. So I picked up a couple of their albums Kieran previously used, but I want to get all of them. So since he had this in new, again it was £20. I was happy to pay that. Oh dear, cutting into the sleeve, that's not good. This has got Burning Down My House on it. It is easily the best known track on here. Slippery People as well, it's quite well known. That's only the two that leap out to me. Lyrics and production blurb on there. This could well be 180. It's certainly a heavy vinyl on Sire Records. And a bit staticky. A couple of bits of paper sort of stuck to it. And then finally, I picked up a new Kinks one, again for £20. This was their first album, self-titled. This has got You Really Got Me, Stop Your Sobbing, as covered by The Pretenders. On here, it's a typical 60s album where, I mean, you're lucky if it's got the singles on there. It's, you know, like the Beatles, a lot of the singles didn't appear on the albums. I believe it's the same. Oh, didn't realise. Oh well. Extra happy I'll pay for a new one of these on a lovely red vinyl. Yeah, is that mentioned on there? So there's no mention of that on here at all. Yeah. Bonus. So yeah, really happy with my haul. Looking forward to giving all those a spin. Obviously if Kieran gets anything in that I desperately need, I will be back. But I'm sure I will pay another visit next month probably. It's that time of year now where bonus checks and what have you are coming in, and Comic-Con's been and gone and I've finished paying for that, if you like. So got a bit more money again. So yeah, I'm sure I'll be back there soon. Quite possibly do a fair and run as well with Charity Shops and Heathen Chemistry very soon. I've got 12 days off at the end of this month, or beginning of next month. So yeah, anyway, thank you. As I say, put down below any recommendations for classic albums I need to listen to, and don't forget, if you think it's one that really has to be heard on vinyl, mention that. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Thanks. Bye.